You are printing 3D models for a while now as a hobby, and you are seriously thinking about it to actually start a business. Which price tag to give the models that you are going to sell, so that you don't underpay yourself and that you are actually losing instead of making profit. Because on the end of the line, you want to make profits out of your 3D prints. So in this video, I'm going to show you one simple tool that is free to use and give you an estimate how much you can ask for something you designed yourself, or some free models that you can download and sell for some money. Let's get right into it. So this is the 3D print price calculator from Prusa Research. This is a free to use tool that also you can use. There are maybe also other tools that you can use, but this one is very plain and simple and can give you a guide how to calculate the cost. You always wanted to know what a benchy cost? Well, let's do that. And there it is, a benchy. Doesn't seem that much, but this is a benchy. So what are we going to do? We are going to print it in 0.2 millimeter quality. We are going to print it with Prusa PLA. On the Prusa Mini, the infill is 15%. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to change, you can change all, going through the settings. It's all fine. We are going to slice the model, and here in Prusa Slicer, the filament usage is 12.14. Write that down. And we spent 1 hour and 16 minutes. The cost of the filament, already calculated by Prusa Slicer, it's 44 cents. We're going to export the G-code, make a special folder where you can put this G-code to, save, and now we are going to the other side. We are going to the 3D printing price calculator. Job name like print 0002. Select your currency. We are going for the dollars. We are going here for choosing a G-code file, not an STL. A G-code file. Browse. We are going for the benchy. I'm really curious what a benchy would cost. The print time 1 hour and 60 minutes. That's fine. But the filament weight 1214. So 1214, 12.14. The filament type PLA. If you're not really sure for the price, just go to the manufacturer website what a spool of filament costs. In this case, I'm going for the Prusa Orange PLA, very nice, $29.99. The spool weight is 1000. This is the markup price. The total price, just like here in Prusa Slicer, 44 cents. So that was the filament. So electricity, it is optional. You don't have to calculate it. I would say, like, if it is under an hour, don't count electricity. But if you are printing a huge batch where it is significant to add those costs as well, I mean, one benchy doesn't cost that much, but if you are putting the whole build plate full, then it's going to cost more, and you want to be as profitable as possible. The power consumption of the Prusa Mini, it's a 150 watt external power supply. It's like 150. Yeah. Energy cost, I don't know how much you are paying for, the kilowatt hour. So let's say like 30 cents. So at this moment, the price is for the electricity 6 cents. The labor cost, how much time did you spend on the print preparation? Well, let's say like 10 minutes. Preparing also the printer. Could be that you need to change the filament, that you need to do other things as well. It's something like this says, it's optional. Also post-processing, if you need to remove supports, if you need to remove brim or some other things, post-processing time also count in that. And especially if you are going to paint the model, that time you also need to consider maybe using it in a different kind of part in this calculator. How much time? Let's say like 10 minutes, also the same amount. It's like $6.67 for the labor cost. Machine and upkeep cost. Well, this printer costs around the $450, and return on investment 2 years. I don't know. Maybe you can look it up what the investment return on a 3D printer is for your specific 3D printer.
everything you can Google, so it's not rocket science. Daily commercial usage, so how much time you are using this printer. If you are using this printer for the whole day, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, add that in here as well. Let's say like 6 hours. Repair cost 5%. I think it's a decent price. If it is more, then add more as you need. Other costs. What other costs? What do you need to think about? So, for example, Kapton tape. If you are using Kapton tape or some glue stick or hardened steel nozzles, because if you are printing some abrasive materials like glow-in-the-dark filament, because everybody wants to glow-in-the-dark filament for some reason, you can add this as well, because the hardened steel nozzle is also going to wear out. It's not a standard thing on your printer, so that you can add in there as well. What does it cost? Let's say nozzle, and the nozzle costs like $5, and you can add more lines if needed. And then also tax, because if you are going to sell on commercial base, you also need to consider VAT. If you're printing for a friend and he says like, hey, yo, buddy, can you print me this amazing fidget toy? Print that for me. Of course, you are not going to do any VAT on that. But if you are going to sell for a business, in my country, it's like 21%. So 21%. A Benji for me. Where's a Benji? Where's a Benji when I need one? So the Yin Yang Benji right over here. This Benji costs like $11.27 to print on the Prusa Mini using Prusa PLA.
Now you know exactly what to charge for something like a 3D Benji when you are going to sell something like this online. The Benji was an example. I'm not really sure if this is commercial license to sell, yes or no. But anyways, if you are going to print something, you have now a better understanding how much to charge for something like this and how the price is built up. If you want to slice something or you want to do some other cool things with 3D printing, check this video out here. It's going up about slicing with your mobile phone. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Check it out right here.